And we're muted.
There we go. All right, let's try that one more time. All right. We were totally ready on time, which of course meant that we had to have some kind of unforeseen technical issue.
Fucking Camarilla.
Yeah, those bastard Camarillas. So what went down is I think I accidentally moved the file that has the video in it, so I'll have to locate that for next time. So I apologize. You guys don't get sweet title credits. No, but I do want to say hello and point out to everybody that we are here now and that we're going to be having a good time. We've got an awful lot planned for today. Although, this being live and a role-playing game, the amount that I have planned really doesn't matter because the moment the players start making choices, whatever I have planned is almost certainly going to be scrapped. But I've got it ready, so it should work out pretty well, I think. Now, I do want to first off welcome everybody. Okay, what happened? Why did we lose Isaac? How did I lose Isaac?
What?
Oh, did you open the chat?
I did, but I already had it. I swear to God, I am.
If you have to leave it open the whole time.
I would say he replaced you. He's in your bubble, Zed.
I closed chat. There, I'm just gonna keep it closed for now. Yeah, it's a morning, Throck. So, I just don't have chat right now. That's fine. So I wanted to say welcome to everybody. And this here game is the Sabbat chapter form piece of the Crusade of Thorns, which is a vampire 5e quest adventure module. It's a game that is run across all three different primary sects of vampire society. This year's the Sabbat. Then on Tuesdays we have the Anarchs, and on Wednesdays we have the Camarilla. Beyond that, we are sponsored by a number of pretty sweet places, but one in particular is So Nerdware. But bam, but bam, yeah.
Nice.
So I would like to just say a huge shout out and thank you to So Maddie and So Nerdware for sponsoring. And I would like to remind everybody that if you head on over to sonerdware.com, you will find some sweet, sweet merch for us. And if you use the code WELCOME, you'll get 10% off your sweet, sweet merch. Beyond that, though, we are also here to help the Rainbow Railroad, which is a pretty cool charity that is designed by LGBTQIA++ people, for LGBTQIA++ people, for the purposes of helping people who are in particularly dangerous locales go to places that are frankly not so hostile to life. They're doing very good work. It's a very important thing. And please, if you are moved to send bits our way, don't just click on the Rainbow Railroad banner beneath instead and donate directly to them, please. The money that you provide helps directly improve somebody's life in a very real and life-saving fashion. So please take a look at that. So moving into the actual game, getting down to brass tacks or perhaps just fanged teeth. We have here the Sabbat, and they had a pretty interesting time. In fact, we ended on a bit of a freeze frame, a sort of a Zach Morris time stop, wherein they were running away from mysterious G-men down at the docks after having mercilessly slaughtered countless mafioso thugs.
I counted 18. And then 2 G-men.
So after having mercilessly slaughtered a large number that is in fact finite and known of mafioso thugs, they were running away. Thank you very much, Dan. Dan the man 615 just joined the party.
Nice.
Welcome to the insanity.
Yes, welcome to the monkey house. So they were running away. These G-men, they were not like your average. They had these flashlights, which seemed to simulate sunlight in certain fashions. They had these pistols that seemed to do a heck of a lot of damage, kind of out of nowhere. They have these sunglasses that, I don't know, maybe they're just sunglasses. You haven't found out yet. Woo!
Don't make this worse than it already is.
It's far worse than you think it already is. So... so you guys were running to your car, carrying somebody, and also one of you is carrying an arm of somebody, and yeah, let's just sort of jump right back in. You guys are down by the docks. You are on your way back to your car. You were being shot at. Now you're being chased. You're being chased on foot. You don't see any other vehicles.
Have we reached the garbage truck yet?
You are headed on your way.
All right, I believe I was in the rear while everyone was going back, like bringing up...
Yeah, I think Eddie and I were right in the rear.
Okay.
So I would
Definitely in the front.
With
I
your
would-
arm.
be yelling at each of my pack members and telling them where to go, but not using their names. I would tell Roxy and Ivan to take the body that I am running with and get in the cab, and for Gianna to get in the cab as well. And I will do so as well. There's only room for 2 people in the cab, but as soon as Roxy and Ivan would be in there, there's the little hatch to go into the secret compartment. And I would yell at Eddie to get in the garbage chute back of it.
That's where I was going.
Okay, so you're getting a little bit ahead.
Well, that's the instructions I'm yelling as we run. We'll see how it does.
Fair enough. You get into you're hopping up into the cab of the truck, and you look out front of your car. And do you remember Benny's assistant, the guy who has no tongue?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He is standing in front of your vehicle, aiming a rifle at the direction that you guys are running from. He fires, and one of the 2 remaining officers, the one who's minus an arm, goes down.
Was he still moving?
He was running without an arm.
Yeah, he was still going. You had 2 people who were running after you. That guy was one of them. There's one more guy running after you still.
I'm gonna pop him with the with one of my slugs from the shotgun, and try to drop him if I can. Weren't there more?
No.
Oh, we can't. Okay, so there's just
there were no. I'm a liar. There were
2
2 others who were coming from the back who had not yet gotten
They'd been hit with
through
darkness,
the
and they were doing something about it.
the warehouse rather.
Yeah,
through
they
the
got hit with
werewolf.
darkness, and then I fired shots.
They
At darkness.
threw an entire werewolf. It's fine.
Yes. No. So they were making their way through the warehouse, but yeah, they had gotten stuck with the darkness.
Then I would like to bring down the next guy with a blast from the shotgun. While basically I'm trying to get the Ductus into safety because she is our leader.
Go ahead, give me a dex and firearms.
Okie dokie.
In the meantime, as Ivan runs by Isaac, he will throw him the Tommy gun he is carrying.
3. You're throwing the Tommy gun to me?
No, to Isaac.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
already have a gun.
Yes.
Okay. You wound the guy, but he does not go down.
Ghouls. Maybe worse.
Anyone else firing at them?
No, I just want to get in the truck as quick as possible.
I'm getting the truck started. And I'm yelling at the guy in front of my vehicle to either move or get in.
He looks up at you and silently, like, I'm trying to think exactly how he does this. He looks up at you and he says, and he aims, fires one more shot, misses, and runs around to the other side of the cab and just grabs onto the person who can see you.
He only killed the armless one.
Yeah, there's one person who can see you.
He took a shot and missed.
Yeah.
But,
our 2 people are frozen.
Yeah, it said I don't know why it says that my thing was unstable. I'm not doing anything to...
Oh no, we lost video.
Go back. We
there
lost
you go.
for a while. Everything froze for a
You
bit.
were frozen for a while.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't say anything during that period of time, for what it's worth. Because it gave me a little thing that says, like, your internet connection is unstable. I don't know why it's unstable, but whatever. So, yeah, so I said before that he fired but missed. So there is one agent running after you, who, like, got shot briefly by who got shot a little bit by Eddie, but he's not down. And then there are a couple others who are somewhere inside the warehouse, presumably, who have not made it out to see you yet.
My next shot is going for his face.
Okay. Give me another dex and firearms.
All right, I have a specialty called Trick Shot, and it's only with shotguns.
Okay.
Does that give me, like, that I think was supposed to be for, like, aiming at a specific thing, like a limb. That's kind of how I had it, that I would, like, shoot out people's knees and stuff.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
No, I want to blow his face off. But I figure either you're aiming for a joint or you're aiming for a head. It's probably still a trick shot. That's up to you.
I'm going to say that I'm okay with it for now. Again, as per usual, when we encounter things that I'm not super familiar with, if I reread it later and I go, no, never mind, then in future it might not work that way. But for now, that sounds fine.
If you want, I can use it less OP and just blow out one of his legs. Just take one of his legs.
No. Your first instinct is fine. Just roll your dex and firearms.
Alrighty. And now, when you use a specialty, do you add it to the modifier?
Yes. So it'll be like, firearms plus dexterity plus 1.
Okay, gotcha. Only 2.
I
rolled more dice that time.
Yeah, but hang on. Let me actually roll
willpower
his.
reroll.
I could what?
Willpower reroll.
Nah, I'm not that worried about it.
I actually forgot to pull up his.
I'll use that for a more serious.
Sure.
Just
I'll use that
a
when I'm
rules
face off with
question.
it.
How do you get willpower back? By feeding?
By
If you spend it.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I'd have to look it back.
You read self-help books.
You do something that is within your
convictions.
Your convictions,
Okay.
I believe. Okay, so he is. See, but the thing is, he's not really trying to dodge. He's trying to sort of soak it up. Well, he's still. Okay, sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I have to find all the buttons still. I forgot where some of them are. And apparently my brain is just not working. Hello, welcome to the party. This here is our game. I'm just going to start over for the day because apparently I don't seem to have the brain power to manage to do anything correctly. Okay, so we're just doing that. So he attempts to get the heck out of the way, and he fails. You take him down, actually.
Nice.
As far as you can tell, he is done. He's fix und fertig.
How far away was he?
Not very far. He'd gotten actually pretty close.
Could I go and get the body and the gun?
It depends. So here's the thing: is Isaac was starting the truck. So,
I'm not only starting; I'm starting to pull away.
Right. So, are you going to communicate to him in some way that you were planning on jumping out of the truck?
Oh, am I already on the truck?
I thought so.
That was not our understanding.
Okay, so where did you think you were?
I thought I was running backwards. Pause. Fire. And then.
Oh, okay. Then you can do that, but then you're gonna have to sprint to catch up with the truck.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you have celerity. So.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
But I will run.
I'm a liar.
Okay, so you do what exactly?
So, if I can, by the distance of the truck and the body, like Eddie wants those guns. That's why I want this. So if I can, I want to run, take his gun, and haul ass for the car, for the truck. If I can make it.
Okay.
If it doesn't look like I can make it to the truck, then I'm going to lit off and go into like the city. Give
me athletics and strength.
Okay.
So you're leaving the body behind, just grabbing the gun?
I'm just grabbing the gun. We already have one of the bodies. I care more about these guns.
You don't have a body. You have a guy.
An arm.
No, you have a whole guy.
He's not dead? Oh, okay.
No.
4.
He's just mostly dead.
Okay, well, that's Ivan's problem.
Okay, yeah. You go, gun, run. And you're hauling ass. This is just going to require a little bit of coordination on Isaac's part. Isaac.
I'm going like a little bit slow. I'm picking up speed until I hear the crush of someone jump into the back. Is my plan.
So okay, that works actually.
I jump and I clang the side, bong bong, like all ass.
And we're out of here if I can.
Okay.
This thing is a custom rig. I believe it's faster than a normal garbage truck would be, but I imagine there's only so much.
I hope it is.
It's faster mostly because it's just not full of garbage.
Yeah.
Well.
Full of people.
Well, it is.
Garbage people.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, so so you got his gun. You're inside the truck. A little bit of an ST push. I just want to point out there were only like 2 more agents, and there's 5 of you.
There was only 2 more total
that you saw, anyway.
That's what I assumed that we were.
That's my issue.
Yeah, they seem to just come out of nowhere.
They have very scary guns.
I'm just trying to help you guys make informed choices. So
well, I'm driving now, and I'm just going to continue driving to wherever I'm told we're going.
That works just fine. Ivan, you're in the back, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're inside the. So you're in the back of the thing. You're in a lot of pain. That thing. So the reason why it hurts so bad is it seemed to be on fire in some way, and you can feel like parts of you when the air comes across your wound, it stings. It feels like you are feeling a kind of pain you have not felt in a very long time. And the guy who shot you is right there.
They're all in the cab.
They're in the you're actually with them in the back.
I'm in the cab.
I want to specify there are 2 different backs. There is a false bottomed space where you would keep garbage, and that is where Eddie has jumped into. Roxy and Ivan are in the fake empty cavern space where garbage should be going, and those are separated and cannot be connected to each other.
Okay, so I can't get there. No problem.
You can't get there. The only way to get into that space is through the cab or through a secret underside entrance. But Eddie and the other 2 cannot reach each other unless Eddie.
I had thought that there was like a thing underneath, but
I thought so too. Yeah.
From the cab
There's a thing underneath the truck.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
I also misunderstood that. I thought it was connected from that back part.
Yeah,
from
the Okay.
No, yeah, you have to crawl underneath the vehicle.
I want to cover myself in garbage and just sit there with my gun then, like nesting.
Okay, like a shitty ghillie suit. Got it.
Yes, yeah, dirty trash ghillie suit. Yes.
Okay, so Ivan and Roxy.
Good thing you don't have to.
The two of you then are in the false compartment, and you have the agent who is with you. He is moaning and bleeding quite a bit, actually. But he's not doing anything else that's like coherent at the moment.
Let's see, Ivan is going to start operating to, one, stop the bleeding and his injuries. And in the process, he is going to sever his spinal cord so he cannot move from the neck down.
Yes.
God. Okay. Give me...
Good morning.
Yes, so... We are the Sabbat. The Sabbat game is not for children, so even though it's Saturday at noon, this is not a Saturday morning cartoon. So if, like, graphic depictions of gore or violence are not your thing, please take a look at the Camarilla game on Wednesdays or the Anarch game on Tuesdays, as they are significantly lighter on this. All right, so... Give me, it's going to be intelligence and medicine.
Yeah, Lucifer Shroud is right. Not safe for work.
Actually, do I get to add my surgery specialty?
You do get to add your surgery specialty. Well, it depends. What are you using?
He's got a scalpel.
Then yes. You always have your scalpel on you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I like to think you have like a doctor's bag that you carry, like one of those big leather dealies.
They're beautiful too.
I think with Ivan, he would have like a quick draw holster for his scalpel.
Strapped to the wrist. Yes, makes them easy to access.
While he's doing that, can I examine the gun? Like, does it look different than a normal handgun?
It does look different.
Okay.
It says.
Oof.
Okay, I'm gonna get to you.
Okay.
So. Well, no, Roxy, I'll finish you, and then
Okay.
I'll get back to that. So, taking a look at the gun, and it has like a serial number stamped onto it, and the serial number is let's say US S32, so US S32 .50.SUN.
Oh, okay.
Sun.
Yeah.
The sun Beretta.
Can we write that in our chat somewhere?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, let's put that in our notes.
Put it in the notes.
Yeah, our notes thingy.
I have to open them.
Zed, would you like me to narrate a messy critical for this?
If you have one in mind, I'm down for it.
Oh, I sure do.
If I have to modify it, I'll let you know.
Okay. So, yes, he's going to save his life, but Ivan is upset, which is not normal for Ivan. Ivan does not like to get upset. Cutting the tendons of the ankles. He will be severing tendons in the wrists, removing an appendix just because. Let's...
That for me. Just in case.
What else would he do? He's going to slightly constrict the... Which one would he do? Yes, slightly constrict blood flow to one of the kidneys. That will create pain. Let's see, what else would he do in frustration and annoyance?
I think given the time involved, I think that's probably...
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So...
It makes it very unpleasant.
So you definitely succeed. You commit this variety of horrifying, unnecessary surgeries. All the while, of course, he's screaming in just blood-curdling pain. So has any of you guys seen Reservoir Dogs? There are actually going to be probably a number of scenes today that I suspect are going to mirror that in some way.
Yes.
And if anyone wants to queue up Stuck in the Middle with You, I foresee that being necessary at some point later. But
Never seen it, actually.
oh really?
Oh
my god!
I really know.
Oh, it's
Okay.
good.
Well, do so after game. But
is he orange in the back seat? With
exactly. So that's what I was gonna say. Is like for those of you who have seen that, yeah, like he's.
But he will live.
Making these awful noises. Oh, sure, but he doesn't feel like he'll live. Like there is no point at which he is
Ivan, shut him
up. Yeah, there's no point at which this guy is confident that he's going to survive. He's barely with it. The only reason why he isn't passing out is because you keep doing like just enough to keep him alive.
Oh man!
What just happened? Sorry?
They just upgraded their internet too. That's
like I can hear you guys, and I'm not even getting a message. Can you not hear me at all?
No,
you froze again.
You both froze.
That's
but
really
you're back
frustrating.
now.
We literally just like doubled or tripled our internet speed.
We just mentioned that.
Like my upload speed is significantly higher than it was before. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so as I was saying,
no anesthetic was where we last heard.
Okay, so no anesthetic, and you save the severing of the spinal nerve for last, so that he feels every single bit of that. And so he's constantly kept just on the edge of passing out. And finally, he once you finish and he can't feel anything below his neck, he actually calms down a little bit. He's barely conscious, wavering, teetering on the edge, but he is conscious. It's just aberrant abominations. Yeah.
During this process, Ivan would also like to taste his blood.
Interesting. Okay. How much of a taste do you take?
Probably throughout the process. I mean, he was pretty badly hurt, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not much, but enough to get a taste of what he is. Like, he's just a human, right?
So you taste his blood, and it tastes... Are you one of those people who, like, when you eat celery, your tongue goes a little numb?
No, but interesting.
Yeah, like, his blood tastes tingly. It tastes like blood, but it's a little tingly.
Like an allergic reaction?
A little.
Like really taste?
Like it tastes like blood, and then your tongue goes a little numb-ish.
Like you bit into a Szechuan peppercorn.
A little, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, the Staggering Giant, for joining the party despite our technical woes today. Woo! We love you. All right, sorry, I apologize. Please continue.
Gianna, where are we going?
He would spit the blood out. It tastes wrong.
Should we go finish them off, or where are we going?
We don't know enough. Let's go make another mess. Let's get Big Tony. If we can distract them, go in more than one place, make more than one loud noise, maybe they'll not know which is which and who did what.
What's the plan? How do we infiltrate and take him down? We know where he should be. What do we do?
Let's not be as loud this time.
No kidding.
Let's go in trying to intimidate him into telling us what we want. If we need that, we will.
We have a prisoner right here.
Yes.
Not his, though.
Perhaps we can have a conversation first and get information.
Ooh, I like that better, Ivan.
Let's get lost.
Let's see something.
Benny's
How many of you were there?
Real fast, I want to just try and get ourselves absolutely entirely lost from anything that might be following us.
That's fine.
I was going to see if
go
I
ahead
could see anything behind us.
Give me a Dex and Drive from Isaac. Eddie, give me a that's going to be wits
awareness.
Hang on. Yeah, wits and awareness. And as you guys are driving, like when you stop at a traffic light, say, Benny's friend will sort of swing in and shout at you, Ming Hao's Ahe. Hukui!
Speak English.
He doesn't have
Ming
Her
Xiao,
crate.
the crates.
Great.
Yeah.
Take them?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Damn.
Fine, they get them.
Turn around.
Okay. Yeah, I just do a U-turn right there.
Money. Favor.
Let's see how important these crates are to her.
True.
Isn't that going to piss her off even more?
By the way,
You know
for those
what?
of you
At this
who are
point-
just now tuning in, the guy who's currently hanging off the side of the truck is minus a tongue.
You know what? At this point, I don't think I care whether or not she gets pissed off. She sent us into a trap. I don't exactly appreciate it at the moment.
Well, did she or is this going all the way back to Benny?
Either way, it doesn't matter. They both will hate us by the end of the day, or end of the night.
Like, are we in the middle of a feud between the two?
No.
I hate to break up the information, but perhaps we
best
have
way to
someone
do it.
right here who speaks with Benny frequently.
So
well,
I
it doesn't speak with him.
barrel down the road back to the dock, looking specifically for how many people are around and if there are any people around, like the entrance out near the street. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been like
And
3 minutes. Ivan?
asking the guy how many of them there were.
Okay, asking the agent?
Yes.
Okay. The strike 5.
There's 2 left.
One's enough
We can
to
kill them.
aberrant kill you. Shouldn't exist.
Yes, very nice. Is he still wearing sunglasses?
He is.
Ivan would like to
Unless he
take
took
them
them
off.
Okay.
Yes.
He,
And look at them. Are they just regular glasses?
I mean, they look like regular glasses. They
Tries them on.
They are glasses. They are similar
is
to the
nighttime.
sunglasses you are already wearing. They are mirror shades. They are like snazzy looking. They are effective at blocking UVA rays, and they are quite dark.
So I'm not going
Takes them
to.
off, tucks them in a pocket.
I'm not going to be coy about what I want to do. Are there any people that are reasonably run overable
Yes.
when we re-enter the scene?
Yes. That's what I was hoping you were gonna-
So the answer is yes. The answer to that question is yes. So it would require you to run through a fence.
That's fine.
But yeah. So there's like a bit of a like that short concrete wall and then the chain link.
Yeah.
On the other side of that are the remaining 2 agents who are standing in the center area, looking at the bodies. One of them is kneeling down and seems to be in some way like inspecting the corpses of the mafioso, while another one is looking at the crates. He's like pulling up a tarp and using his flashlight to look at the crates.
Either way,
Isaac?
is the last thing they're expecting is a dump truck to come hauling ass 60 miles an hour back to the crime scene.
Yeah,
I
I would actually argue that, yeah, they certainly were not expecting you to come back.
Isaac,
Can we just blare music? I'm sorry, go on.
Isaac, do you want them to see you coming?
I flipped my lights off.
And I'm gonna drop Shroud on them too.
Okay. You drop Shroud. You can only get one of them. They're far enough apart.
That's fine.
10?
Yeah, they're in that courtyard area. One's in the center where you left all the bodies, and then one's towards the back where the actual crates are.
Okay, maybe I won't then, because I'd rather.
That's fine. I'll get one this way. And
Oh yeah, no, we'll do it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I would turn before we get there. I would turn to Benny's friend, and like tell him to tell Eddie to kill the other guy, because I can't get to Eddie. He's way back there. But this guy's on the outside, so
he gives you a thumbs up and sort of crawls back down the side of the thing. As you, Eddie, are hanging out in the back of the dump truck, and you realize, I mean, you can tell you guys have turned around.
Yes, I figure I'm kind of starting to get it off. I think I'm hip to what's going on.
So Benny's friend will come around and say, "We, ma, wa, yo, ah."
I want to grab his shirt and pull him close to me, and I want to put the shotgun under his chin.
Okay.
And I want to go, "Understood." And I want to look at him in the eyes for a good long time and go, "I want an explanation." And I put him off, and then I hang on to the side and just kind of stare out, getting ready to do what needs to be done.
Why do we piss everyone off? Why do we piss everyone off?
You're making the
what
assumption
do I roll to run someone over?
Anyway. Okay, so give me Dex and Drive.
Okay.
And then I want you to add 3 for the truck.
Awesome.
You turned Betty in front of your car.
Smash. So you hit the first one full bore. His body just liquefies as you smash into what's like a garbage bag full of minestrone soup.
Nice.
And
then the truck hits a guy like a
I
big
want to leap
pie.
off.
That's about times.
I want to leap off and start hauling ass towards the other one.
give me Dex and Athletics to do that without like
Combat roll.
falling horribly. Yeah. Tuck and roll.
Yes.
You do it.
Yay!
I
just boom, and all like closing the distance with him. But while I'm closing the distance with him, I'm kind of doing like a circular. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting
strafe.
But I'm strafing around to try to like boom, boom, boom.
Hey man, circle strafe works on chaos demons, so it should work on anything else, right?
What the hell is that? Is that in this game?
Or cyber demons? I apologize, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
We are not playing Demon the Fallen. No.
I was going for Doom, and then I just said the wrong thing.
Ideas.
Anyway.
That is the only way to fight them.
Okay, so you need to give me Dex and Firearms.
Okay, firearms.
Also, as soon as I do hit the guy, I flash the high beams on.
Okay. Now, it is 2, but this is still surprise because they were 100% not expecting this shit. So it's versus static difficulty of 1. So that's 1 success plus the extra from the shotgun. So you shoot him, and he's definitely hurt. And Benny's friend is also going to fire. Hang on. /rule. 2, which is 1 plus 2. Cool. Between the 2 of you, you managed to finish him off. Because
he's dead.
Yeah. And Benny's friend will run over to the crates. And like he's like wildly throwing tarps off of them. And goes, and he grabs one of the 3 that he pointed at and starts running over to the back of the truck.
And I jump out of the cab and I help to grab one and start pulling it as well.
I do not get out of the truck. I lean out with the Tommy gun, but I'm not turning this thing off.
I grab the other gun from the dead. The gun, the tools, from this other dead guy, because now I want their weaponry, and carry and throw that, or put it on myself if I can, just slip it into a belt, and then start just carrying a box.
I was gonna say, yeah, I have potence. I can carry a crate.
And don't forget, you're turbo jacked still.
Yeah, I put it all in my health, remember?
Yeah.
No, not you. I mean Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Yeah, no,
Eddie's-
Eddie's
You
fine.
probably like heft both of them.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that I grab as much of these special tools because I want to understand my enemy. So I want to get as much of their weird shit as possible.
Don't forget their
And
flashlights.
start grabbing their bodies and the ones that are left.
Yeah.
And
that.
throw them into the truck.
Get
And then
all of the
point at
guns.
the other unmarked crates. Don't forget those are a bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get out and I'll assist with the crates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once I have the main crate in, I'll start helping with the bodies and then the additional crates.
Remember when we were leaving last time and I said, the crates, and everyone said no? Just remembering that. So
Yes.
after
yes.
I'll throw this stupid body over my shoulder, slip his gun into my waistband, and while I'm walking, grab one of the crates and just start dragging it like towards the truck.
I am beefy Eddie.
Benny's friend runs into one of the warehouses, the one on the left, and comes out with a can of kerosene, and starts like dousing the rest of the crates in kerosene.
Are those the crates that are our bonus?
Well, we got some of them from.
Oh, yes, actually. So that may be up to you to want to stop him then.
No. Those aren't ours.
Oh,
But this is a good idea.
I was gonna
Grab
backhand.
bodies.
and he starts putting kerosene on the bodies.
So I guess I will focus on only getting crates. I was going to focus on hands, but I'm going to focus on crates.
Get crates. Get all the bodies in a pile. And just pile
hold
all
on.
the rest of the bodies
Eddie.
onto a...
Give me your knife.
You guys get about half the crates in, and then you hear an air raid siren.
Zed.
And it starts at one end of the docks and heads like air raid siren goes off at different stations heading towards you guys.
Hurry, we are leaving.
Zed.
Yes.
I'm cutting off a hand of one of the mafioso guys.
Okay.
Especially if I can find one of the hands that like maybe has a ring with a symbol on it, like a more meaningful hand. Like as we're
Okay,
filing them, I'm
sure.
looking at the hands, going, "Is this one fancy? Is this one better? Is this one better?"
Okay, give me hang on. Give
Very,
me
very in character.
Yeah, I'm gonna say wits and awareness.
That's good for me.
Sure, you find one that's got a couple of rings on it, one of which